It's like any other day. People grab breakfast on their way to work. Some don't have electricity or televisions at home, so they usually watch the TV in here. But there's just a very confusing message.
Staying in the darkness is frustrating. We don't know what is happening in the rest of the country. We can't even watch the news.
The Communications Authority of Kenya recently switched from analog TV transmitters to digital, but 3 major privately owned television stations didn't comply, so the government switched their signals off.
There's nothing. Some of us are even thinking of getting rid of our televisions.
The trio of stations which didn't make the switch say they applied to carry their own content, but only 2 signal distributors were licensed. That's the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation, KBC, which is government-owned, and the Chinese-owned Pan-African Network Group. Local broadcasters who have to use their signals say they are worried about censorship.
The digital migration is being seized upon by individuals in government who want to control what henceforth Kenyans will see on their television screens and what they will not see.
Government has no interest in controlling the content that is going out. What has happened is that the digital migration market value chain has changed. As opposed to what happened during the analog era where broadcasters could be able to own their own infrastructure in order to distribute their content. This time round, all broadcasters are distributed under a common carrier.
Going digital means people will have more choice, say government officials, access to international channels, not just Kenyan broadcasters. These are the only 2 Kenyan channels you can watch at the moment, and one of them is the state broadcaster. But to be able to see them, you need one of these, a decoder. It costs just over $40, and many families say they can't afford it. The reality for Kenyans is that digital migration is here to stay. The challenge is making sure nobody remains switched off. HARU, MUTASA, Al Jazeera, Nairobi.